What's Gucci everyone? It's been a while since I made a video, and I'm happy to see you guys again, and I hope you're happy to see my modestly looking face again. But today I wanted to make a video about dun 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 Vim Power. I wanted to make a video about Vim. I just said that twice. Maybe that's not a good video intro. But Vim is a text editor in computers, and it's used a lot in Linux and Mac, and it's extremely powerful. And what I want to teach you guys is how to do Vim. Now, this video won't be about downloading Vim, but it'll be about the basic navigation techniques and things you can use to do Vim. And so that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's what Vim's going to be. So the first thing you need to do is have Vim installed. And if you haven't had that, I'll probably have another video on that. Not yet. And that's about it. But before that, you want to go into your terminal. And the cool thing about Vim is that if you know enough about Vim, you can do everything from your terminal. I mean everything. You can do tests, you can program, you can automate things very easily. And Vim, really at its core, the thing is, at the beginning, it won't do more than a text editor with syntax highlighting or anything, but what it does is it offers a lot of power on, and what you can use with Vim is you can use the 30 years of development on Vim to implement plugins for yourself and get that syntax highlighting. As I'll show you, I have some syntax highlightings on my Vim, and it's pretty nice to use some shortcuts that I'll show you guys how to integrate later. But let's get started now, and all you gotta do is type in Vim. And when you type in Vim, you should get a nice little screen like this. It will actually almost certainly be a different color because I have a plugin that dictates the colors here. And don't worry if you don't have any line numbers in the top left, that's okay too. And because you need to set that too. And so if you have Vim, the first thing you really need to know about Vim is how to navigate. And you do that with the J, H, K, H, and L key. And so what J does is, as you can see here, is J moves down, H moves up, and then L moves left, and then, H moves right. And so with these kind of keys, you can navigate. But also something that's very important is the modes you're in Vim. Now, there are two modes we're going to talk about today, but there are more modes than that. And so there's kind of two modes. There's insert mode, and there's sort of navigation mode or menu mode. And so in insert mode is when you can append characters. You can append or insert characters, and you enter insert mode by pressing, for now, the A or I key. So you press A. See, now in the bottom left, I have that insert option here. And now I can type whatever I want. You did it. I can type whatever I want. And so now I'm in insert mode. J, K, and L, and all those navigation keys won't navigate my cursor. They won't move it. But I can just simply type whatever I want. Now, if I want to go out of insert mode, all I do is I simply press escape. And now you can see that insert is gone, and then I can use J to go down again, and H to go, or use L and H to go to the left, and L to go to the right, which is very nice. So those are your navigation keys. So now I want to teach you guys the difference between A and I. So you can enter A here, or you can enter I here to get into the insert mode, as you can see in the bottom left corner again. But if I press escape again, what I'm going to do now is, so what A will do is it will append. And what it'll do is it'll take your cursor and it will put it after the character your cursor is currently on. So when I pressed A right there, the cursor moved to the right. And so now I'm inserting after the O in the Y. Now if I undo that, you can undo by pressing U, but you must be in menu mode, remember that. And then you can so undo is a very nice thing. I can undo everything I've just done here. You also do I if you want to insert in front of a character. So I'm going to do that right now. And so if I want to do I, let's say I want to insert before that Y here. I want to put an I here and say, hello, everyone. Now, if I did the A, it wouldn't be possible to do that if I entered insert mode by pressing A, because that would put my cursor after the current letter I was currently on. So that's really the difference with A and I. So you'd want to use A if you wanted to insert, if you were in menu mode and you wanted to insert at the end of the line, but you want to use I if you want to insert in the beginning of the line. So if I type in A here, I'll move my cursor over, and then I can keep on typing gibberish right there. Pretty cool. That's all I'm going to teach about Vim today, guys, but there's a lot you can do. And I guess quickly I'll end the tutorial with how to quit Vim. So if you want to quit Vim, you want to, again, go and you want to press escape and to go into menu mode kind of, and then you want to do a colon, and you'll see everything you're typing once you do a colon at the bottom left of the screen, and then you want to do a WQ. Now W stands for write. Write means save. It means save. But you want to do a Q if you want to quit Vim. So if you want to just write it, you want to write it. But if you just typed in Vim, you have to give it a file name. So I'm going to do write.a.txt, and then it'll say a written. And so that's basically save, and I can keep on doing that W. But if I want to write and quit out of Vim, I do write quit, and then if I press enter, I'm back on my terminal. So that's the way to go into Vim, quit Vim. You don't need to write and give a file name if you do Vim a.text. Then you can just save it regularly, like I will now with the :W. So that's pretty cool. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed a great day. Stay Gucci and have the best day of your lives.